Hello, and welcome to another review video. Here we have Monica and Tropical Tune. As you can see, it's a pretty nice looking suit. It came out about a year and a month ago, part of the 4th anniversary second half. And I'm gonna go ahead and read off these stats. Other information, it came out for 2 other girls, Misaki and Patty. Patty's version including the fever skill, killer, not killer spike, but fierce yell. So this is Tropical Tune at max skill awakening, level 9090, has a power rating of 4314, tech rating of 3686, a stamina rating of 5142, and APL of 200 by standard. It has Miraculous Stamina C, which is a 45% chance when winning, your stamina consumption is reduced by 50%. It also has Intense Pressure D, which is a 50% chance when receiving spikes, your opponent's power is reduced by 45%. It also has a potential Stamina from Within 4, which is stamina consumption is reduced by 10% upon winning, guaranteed, based off of this suit by itself. That maxes out at 24% when rock climb to maximum, if you decide to go with that skill. So that is the stats for the Monica version of the suit. I believe Patty's version of the suit also comes with Power Spike and I would say Stamina from Within 5. I'm not entirely sure on that one. But it also has the fever skill, Fierce Yell, so that's that. So now, get into my favorite part of the video, which is actually looking at the girls in the suit. So, as you obviously know, I always do the wet physics test. Okay, so now she's fully soaked. So now we're going to take a look at her with the suit on. The glasses does not come with the suit, but it's definitely a good combination, nor does the earring. Ooh, a little bit of texture integration there with the skirt there. It's noticeable. And as usual with these suits, there's always some little poly count somewhere. But I'm only here for the textures, really. As long as the suit looks good and cool and, you know, very highly detailed, I'm fine. You can see the texture integration here. Well, at least I can. I'm not sure if it's down converted to 1080p, if it's visible to you or not. But this is Tropical Tune, the normal look. I have the suit on both the other girls, so we're going to be looking at them in a second. I figured we want to look at the malfunction first. Ooh, the shirt's been moved up a little. As usual, nothing happened with the footwear. And in case you're wondering, yeah, this is one of those malfunctions that the fabric is flying in the air. You can create some decent shots with that if you know how to do it right. But right now, I'm here to check out the suit's malfunction. Alright. Oh, the shirt's also off the shoulder. So, this is the suit tropical tune on Monica. I have two other girls to show right quick in the suit. Starting with Misaki. Now I do not have the suit maxed out on her, but go ahead and show her anyway. I think it's fine to not have her steeled hair because most of her idols is basically poses. Very few of the girls you can actually just have them stand there. You can still see everything just as nicely as before. I do not have this suit awakened on Misaki, unfortunately. I wanted to do it, but I just never got around to doing it before I got rid of this suit for her. When you have a lot of suits you want to awaken, it's hard to keep all of them that you want to awaken. You have to sacrifice some of them. Then the last girl I have is Patty. I rarely get videos with Patty in it, so it'd be nice to make one finally. Now I do have to pause her because she does move around a lot with her idols. I really enjoy playing with Patty. Okay. I do have the suit awakened with Patty. Which I want to get to that quickly. The video from being too long. I would like to say it's a very interesting choice to have the two versions of the suit without the fever skill have a defense skill, and then the one that actually does have the fever skill that makes sense for a defense skill have a attacker skill. That can be useful in very rare cases. I don't think I'm good enough of a player to really exploit those. And that's Patty with the suit on. So just as a full body thing, I'm gonna go ahead and show both. Then I'm gonna show from the side. And we'll show from the back. I don't really think anything really changes much from this side besides the shoulder, and obviously the skirt too. And that's Tropical 2 for all three of the girls. Now if I was to give this suit a rating, based on what I know of this suit and the different versions of it, I would like to say for stats go, it's a 9 out of 10. It gets docked for the Fever skill version of the suit not having a defense skill, but an attacker skill. When the actual Fever skill complements a defense main versus an attacker, that's a little weird to me. But that aside, that doesn't make the suit itself bad. Like, I still use the Monica version of the suit in Arena for a Stenema main, defense main, basically. And that basically means I equip a bunch of intense pressures to defend against POW related attacks, and then put a tech girl as the main girl. So even though she doesn't have fair shell with the suit, it's still useful to defend against powerhouses, I guess, or powerhouses, I guess. So if I was to base the suit solely on looks, I will give it a 10 out of 10. Mostly because the variation between the normal look and the malfunction is different enough for me to enjoy it in more than one way. And that's something I love about SSRs. When SSRs have a tiny change, I don't typically like the malfunctions when they're tiny, unless they actually do it right, where it actually magnifies the sexiness of it, or it drastically, put me in a different mind frame when I'm looking at the suit. Which most of them, they try to do that with, and they kind of fail with it, in my opinion, a lot of the time. That's not to say all suits are bad when they do the little tiny changes. Some of them are good. It just all depends on the suit. And this one gets by even with the slight texture degradation with the skirt, with the line going across the bottom of it with this squiggly line. I think it's supposed to be like a wavelength, like it relates to music, and that's why I still appreciate it, even though the texture was very much degraded there when you look closely at it. Again, at 4K, when I'm looking at it, it looks degraded. If I upload the video in 1080p and it looks fine, then I guess you have no issues with it. But I played a game at 4K, and I would like to see my suits to look crisp. Like, I'm not asking for, like God of War, every time you zoom up on them, and God of War 3, like, everything looks freaking amazing. Like, it doesn't need to be that detailed, but, like, at least no jacket edges is what I'm saying. But yeah, the overall suit is going to be 9.5 out of 10. Only dock is for the Fever version of the suit being completely contradictory to its actual active skill. Like, don't get me wrong, I see the use with using like a fierce shell, or like a power spike, or a double reverse attack feint, but most defense mains, if they're attacking, I most likely want them to lose, so I'm not losing out on points and / or extra stamina for no reason. Which is why the defense main PP skills are so useful, and they rarely put them into circulation anymore. It's kind of annoying. Like the one where you can be attacked using feint, and you can increase your own feint score based off of that, your own tech, to be exact. But that doesn't always work out. So, and I haven't seen this suit with natural receiver, I think it is. I think it's natural receiver. It's the one where you receive tech, your tech goes up. And if you attack with tech, it doesn't go up because it only works on defense. But anyway, that aside, little rant aside, that'll be all for this video. This is the tropical tune that had Patty, Misaki, and Monica in it. 2 of which are awakened, and the 3rd one I didn't get a chance to awaken. They all look the same when awakened, even the difference between a regular suit and a fever suit. So there's no difference there. I love the theme of it being music themed, especially with the panties and the little records that's randomly around the outfit and a speaker on the side of the skirt. And also the armband that looks like music notes. Looks amazing. You know, I love when they go out of their way to make suits like this. The only problem is they don't do it enough. They do it. It feels like almost every once a blue moon, but sometimes it's more often than that. Sometimes. Like, who would have thought of a suit being music inspired to such a degree? I actually think they can go a step further with this kind of style, to be honest. There's more to music than pianos and music notes and records and speakers. Just as a hint to any devs that might be looking at my review videos. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. If you like what you see, comment, subscribe, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Look at the ratio through and through. You got any suggestions? Drop them in the comments. You can even request for what suit you want to be reviewed or pose, because I'm redoing the pose videos as well. I've learned, thanks to a comment, that one of my pose videos is actually blank after a certain point in time, so I'm gonna redo those as well. I'm thinking I'm just gonna make a pose video for each pose. As like a quick, like, hey, this is this pose, and then show the girls doing the pose. Probably do like a rotation or 2. And probably show like a little mini real usage situation with them. Probably with 2 girls. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you in the next review video.